Hey, it's Daylin with Redeeming Day. I was thinking about that verse in Hebrews that says faith and patience inherit the promises, which is kind of a bummer, right? Have you ever heard people say, don't pray for patience because then God will give you something to be patient about? Well, that is something that I am thinking more and more about lately as I'm waiting for some answers. I'm waiting for some answers for some things that I've been praying about. And many times in my life, I've gone back to that story of Joseph, which is so good, right? In Genesis 38, 39, talks about when Joseph had this dream. I talked in my last video about a dream that I had, and then God has just over the course of all of these years brought those things to pass in that dream. But Joseph dreamed that he had his family bowing down, or people bowing down, or haystacks bowing down in front of him, and then the sun and the moon and the stars. And that was a prophetic dream for Joseph. And then what did he do? He told his brothers and he told his father about this dream. And that's a good key for us. Maybe don't be telling people about your dreams all the time. Sit with them, sit with God with your dreams. If he's showing you something, trust him. Trust him. I love the verses in Habakkuk that say, write the vision plain. So write it down. That's a key for a lot of us. We need to be writing some things down. But stand at the watchtower and wait. Wait and trust God. It says, don't be discouraged. It will surely come. Well, that's a good clue for me when I'm waiting for things to happen. You know, anybody that's succeeded at anything or followed through on anything is probably standing on top of a whole bunch of failures or a whole bunch of things that didn't work out the way that they thought they were supposed to. But what did they do? They didn't give up. And Joseph didn't give up on his dream either. And there's a phrase in the word that I love so much. It's just like a little phrase that says, and God was with Joseph. Well, I want to own that. God was with Day. God was with you as you're waiting and not giving up on whatever it is that God's planted in your heart. So that might be some encouragement for somebody. If anybody's watching these videos, I don't want them to necessarily be about Daylin. I want them to be about you. I want them to be about whatever you're dealing with. I want them to be about what God has planted in your heart. What are those promises or the dreams or whatever that he's given you? Because there's keys all along the word. And that story of Joseph is amazing, right? He goes from the pit. He goes from being betrayed by his family, thrown in the pit, then sold, then in Potiphar's house, right? And then he gets put in prison after he's lied about and after he's betrayed. But God was with Joseph. God is with you. God is with Day. And if we'll own that, if we'll grab onto that and not give up, then we can go to the verse in Hebrews, faith and patience inherit the promises of God. So I'm banking on that. I'm going to say, God, I don't get it. I don't get these things that have happened. I don't understand why some things take a really long time, but I know I'm being refined. I've said that before. Faith and patience inherit the promises of God. So I hope that encourages somebody. Don't give up on the dreams that he's given you. Don't give up on anything that you're trying to achieve. You know, I did a video a couple weeks ago about consistency. I think consistency and turning things over to God just are two keys that have really helped me, especially now. I'm just going to keep believing. I'm going to not give up. I'm going to be consistent in what I'm doing, even making these little videos. I think I'm supposed to do that. I hope it's helpful. So again, thank you for listening. Don't give up. He loves you, that he loves you so much. And he has placed those promises and those dreams in you for a reason and for a purpose. Okay, God bless you. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.